Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, and we have a lot to talk about. This is actually a pretty good week as far as Grand Theft Auto Online is concerned, that's for sure. We got some really important stuff going on, so we're going to go ahead and just hop right into it with the best ways to make money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now we have quite a few things on bonus money. We have some bonus special events that are going on too. We're going to start off with talking about the fact that we have double money and double RP on the Series A funding heist finale, as well as the prison break heist finale as well. Now these are going to be a pretty good way to make some money this week, especially if you are a newer player. However, the only problem with this is you are going to need 4 players in order to actually complete these finales, and having 4 randoms or having 3 other randoms and yourself is going to be, let's just say, a pain in the ass. That's a guarantee. So that is something that you guys are going to have to keep in mind for this week, because that is going to drive you insane if you have to do those heist finales with randoms. So I would advise you to at least have some friends in there with you to try to ease your pain a little bit. But that is still a pretty good way to make some money this week. Now another bonus that we have going on this week, the Panther statue for the Cayo Perico heist is available this week, and it is guaranteed to be your heist loot so long as you are setting up a new Cayo Perico heist. So for those of you who do the replay glitch, I'm not condoning it, but I'm just saying if you do the replay glitch a lot, having the Panther statue as your replay glitch item is going to net you a lot more money every single time that you do the heist. So for those of you who like to do that, it would be worth it for you to go and get the Panther statue, that's for sure. And even for those of you who don't do that, I would definitely go and just raid the island and get the Panther statue, because you're going to get a lot of money for it. So that's pretty much the best bonus money we have this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. However, that is not completely it for bonus money in GTA Online. For those of you who are newer to GTA Online, maybe you don't have so much money, we also do have double money and double RP on all of the stunt races in Grand Theft Auto Online. So this is going to be a pretty good way to make yourself a little bit of money and just get yourself started up in GTA. So I would definitely recommend doing some stunt races. In addition to this, we also have all of the Cayo Perico races on double money and double RP this week. So that's another way to make a little bit of money, especially if you are a starting out player. And of course, in addition to this, for the entire rest of the month, we have double money and double RP on all of the original heist setup missions. So just so you guys are aware, that is still going on for sure. Now with this update week, we also got some pretty insane discounts, and we got to talk about them. So we're going to go ahead and start off on Warstock Cash and Carry. I know we're starting off on Warstock because this is where the biggest discount of the week is, and it is of course on the Kasatka submarine. The Kasatka is 35% off, and all of the renovations inside of it are also 35% off. So if you guys don't have a Kasatka somehow, now is by far the best time to buy the Kasatka. I believe this is the first time that this has even gone on sale, and with the renovations on sale as well, you can save an absolute ton of money on this thing. You can use it to do Cayo Perico and make yourself all your money back as well. It's just basically the thing to buy this week. If you don't have anything else to buy, definitely get the Kasatka. And even if you do have other stuff to buy, still get the Kasatka. Make sure you have it for sure. So I'm going to be picking up the Kasatka this week on my Out the Mud character. Really looking forward to that. Definitely something that you guys are going to want to do. Now moving a little further down on Warstock Cash and Carry, we have all of the Cayo Perico heist vehicles on discount. I shouldn't say all, but you know, a vast majority. We have the Dink of Varus on sale. Not really worth picking up in my honest opinion. We also have the weaponized dinghy on sale. Still not really worth picking up in my opinion. We have the Squatty, again, not really worth picking up in my opinion. The Vitir, definitely not worth picking up in my opinion. This thing is absolutely garbage. I got it. You can't even customize it. It's literally just a Pegasus vehicle. Just avoid it at all costs. The Manchester Scout is an interesting one. It has an infinite wheelie, which is pretty nice. It's a fun bike to drive around. Still not the best, but it's one of the ones out of these 6 that I would recommend. And of course we have the Winky, and the Winky is just pathetic in every single way. It does have some good customization. It is kind of cool, but it's still just, it sucks. It's literally so slow. Like it can't make it up the hill to go to the Vinewood sign. That's like how pathetic it is. So yeah, That's all I got to say about the Winky. And then moving down, we have an interesting discount this week. We have the Annihilator Stealth on discount. Now, a lot of people love to hate the Annihilator Stealth. I personally don't actually think this helicopter is that bad. However, for $2.7 million, it is a little bit on the expensive side. Now, it can seat 6 players, which is unique. There's not a lot of helicopters that can do that, so the Annihilator Stealth does have that going for it. It is armed, it can be equipped with homing missiles or a barrage, and of course it does have stealth mode, very similar to the Akula, where you can completely disappear from the map. So the Annihilator Stealth, it does have some perks. It is extremely weak. It takes 1 homing missile and it will die, 1 RPG as well, so it's pathetically weak, which is super unfortunate, especially at its price point. But like I said, it does have stealth mode, so you and 5 other players can get around the map without even being noticed, so that is kind of cool. I'm going to be doing a full customization and review on this during this week, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are you know, kind of on the fence about buying it, you'll see a little bit more through that. Anyways, that is it for Warstock Cash and Carry. It's time to move on to Legendary Motorsport. In the 2-door section, we have 4 discounts here. We have the Grotti Itali RSX. This is the most expensive non-weaponized car in the entire game, with the exception of open wheel vehicles. It is a top 3, maybe top 4 fastest sports car in the entire game, depending on what platform you're on. Has lots of customization. It's a great looking car. I personally wouldn't recommend buying it just because it is so expensive, even on discount. $2.5 million is a lot, but if you want it, if you've been wanting it for a while, now is certainly the best time to buy it. So do with that information what you will. We also have the Overflod and Morgan. This is a former top 10 fastest sports car in the game. I believe it's just outside of the top 10. So, you know, it's still very fast. It's still very cool. Not a very good looking car in my opinion, but it does have good performance. So make of that what you will. Scrolling a little further down, we have the Anis Silvestra on sale in the middle row here. The Anis Silvestra, it's got good customization. Not the best car ever, but it is kind of cool. And then on the right side of the screen, all the way at the bottom, we have the Overflod Entity XF on sale this week as well. Very cool car, very OG car. Definitely one to look into for sure, but definitely not the best performance wise anymore, unfortunately. Moving on to dock tees, yes, we have a boat on sale this week. It is the Longfin from the Cayo Perico heist. Don't pick this up. It's a complete waste of money. That's all I got to say about it. And finally, on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, we have the Grotti Briosa 300 on sale. Definitely a car that I would say probably avoid. Not really that great, but it does have some kind of cool customization, and it does also have a wide body kit that can be applied now, so that is interesting. In addition to this, we also have the Volcar Nebula Turbo on sale this week, as well as the Declassi Vamos. The Vamos is impossible to drive at over 90 miles per hour. It just will spin out and fly off the road. Very unfortunate. It is an absolutely fantastic car. It's got great customization, but only until 90 miles per hour, and then you lose all control over it, sadly. So the Volcar Nebula Turbo is an interesting vehicle. It's a very driftable vehicle, and that's really all it's good for, sadly. So that's that. And then a little bit further down on Southern San Andreas, we have the Declassi Hot Ring Sabre on sale this week as well. Very cool vehicle, only really useful for the hot ring races. Other than that, I'd say probably avoid it unless you plan on doing hot ring races. Yeah, that's about it. So guys, that's it for the discounts this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's time to talk about the podium vehicle and the prize ride. The podium vehicle within the casino is of course the Gallivanter Baller ST. Yes, Rockstar's done a fantastic job of merging this thing to the floor. Yeah, really good. The Gallivanter Baller ST is a pretty cool SUV. It's definitely one I'd recommend trying to win if you get the opportunity to. It's a great vehicle, that's for sure. It's got lots of customization. It's definitely the most customizable Gallivanter in the entire game. I'd say definitely go for it and definitely try to win this thing. And finally, within the LS car meet, the prize ride this week is the Lampadati Tropos Rally. This is a pretty good vehicle to try to win this week, guys. In order to win it, you're gonna have to place top 3 for 3 days in a row. Not the hardest challenge ever, and it's definitely worth it to try to win this car. I do like this thing a lot. It definitely gets my stamp of approval. With this livery, I think it looks fantastic as well, so I'd definitely say go for it. And of course, finally, guys, we have to talk about the time trials this week. Your regular time trial is Cypress Flats. Your RC Bandito time trial is Power Station. And your HSW time trial will be somewhere on your map. I can't show you because I'm on PC, but it's somewhere on here. You guys should be able to find it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. So if you guys don't mind, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.